Good evening. I'm going to ask that this time please rise as we receive our graduates once the processional music begins. Please remain standing as the Air Force Junior ROTC presents colors and we have the national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. I'm Dr. Ryan Most, Director of Virtual Learning and Special Projects. On behalf of 500 Reach, Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools, and Greenbush Virtual Academy, it is my honor to welcome you to the 2024 500 Reach Commencement. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. I'd like to begin by acknowledging and welcoming some honored guests. please stand as your name is called. On stage with me this evening is Dr. Valdenia Wynn, board member. Dr. Anna Stubblefield, superintendent of schools. Dr. Judith Campbell, deputy superintendent. Dr. LaShonda Bilbo Irvin, executive director of high schools. We also have members of our school board in the audience. Please stand as I call your name. Randy Lopez. Maxine Drew. Yolanda Clark. Rachel Russell. I also wish to recognize executive cabinet members to the superintendent. Please stand as I call your name. Edwin Birch. Steve Lilly. Dr. Jermaine Wilson. Additionally, I'd like to recognize administrators that have supported our students. Please stand. Don Grostadier, Greenbush Director of Alternative Learning. Paige Deeth, Greenbush Academic Program Coordinator. Dr. Sharon Walker, Principal of Canberra Academy. I would also like to thank the following groups for their support of our students and their accomplishments. All 500 Reach program staff and Greenbush Virtual Academy staff, parents, caregivers, and extended family members and friends, and finally, the students themselves who have invested in themselves in order to obtain this evening's recognition. Without all of you, we wouldn't have as many to celebrate as we do this evening, so thank you all. I'd like to begin by taking a moment to thank you for your patience and ask for your forgiveness in advance. I am not the most practiced or eloquent public speaker. On the occasions I've had the opportunity to honor the students I've worked with and worked for, I've found myself at times overcome with emotion that may require me to pause, catch my breath, or clear the tears from my eyes so that I might see the words I've written for you this evening. Even as I was writing and practicing for this evening, only about 55 times, I found my eyes watering with emotion each time. While I do not know the details of each of your stories, I know some of the details. I've lived some of the same details. I know life is difficult, life is challenging, and life has a way of throwing obstacles in your path. Terms that have described my education have included non-traditional and being a nonlinear student. These terms may have been used by you or others to describe your own path, whether because of life's obstacles or your personal choices. My own father attended Rosedale High School when I was grades 7 through 12 in 1966 and 1967. Obstacles were in his path as well. He did not graduate with his peers. At the age of 36, he did sign up to complete his GED, and it was one of his proudest moments. One of my brothers earned his GED at the age of 19. I've had many cousins go through alternative timeline programs to complete their diplomas as well. It's a common saying that nothing in life is free, but it has been my experience that life freely presents obstacles and challenges to our plans, our dreams, and our goals. Whether the obstacles are a medical diagnosis or condition, a car accident, a pregnancy, a family that requires you to provide financially, moving homes or to new towns or schools, siblings or parents that need additional care, poor luck, or decisions that just do not pay out as you had hoped, you have shown courage, you have shown strength, and you've shown the resilience to overcome any obstacle that may have caused your path to become nonlinear. In achieving tonight's recognition, you have demonstrated grit, resolve, and determination. At times, you have likely leaned on those that care for you and support you, and at other times, you've had to be independent and self-reliant. You have carved your own unique path to circumnavigate the obstacles life has littered your path with, as you move forward. Some of you likely feel exhausted from the effort it took to be with us this evening. Others likely feel content or joy in your achievement. I hope all of you take a moment to catch your breath, reflect on your efforts, and the achievements you've accomplished. Once you have taken that moment, you will look ahead once again. A path is open before you. Some may see a more linear path or an easier path than the one you've traveled to reach tonight's celebration. Others may know that regardless of how that path may appear, obstacles are likely to occur eventually. As I look out at you this evening, I know that in addition to the content of the classes you have completed, you have learned to overcome obstacles. You have learned grit, resilience. You have developed strength and the skills needed to overcome challenges. You are capable. You are courageous in your resolve, and you will continue to create success by investing in yourselves as you have done to reach this point. With that in mind, at this time, it is my pleasure to certify that the students represented here tonight have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the USD 500 Kansas City, Kansas Board of Education and are eligible to be awarded the distinction of their high school diploma. I present to you the 500 Reach class of 2024. Dr. Nguyen, I invite you to the podium to accept our 500 Reach graduates.
Thank you, and just to make yourself feel good, if nothing else, turn to your neighbor and say, "We're simply the best." Come on. All right. Why not? Since I stand between you and the evening activities, I'm going to make this real short. You're the best. We congratulate you for your perseverance, and we know you're going to make us proud. So we are so happy. We're probably more happy than your parents, but we're going to wish you the best. So having successfully completed all curricular requirements mandated by the state of Kansas and Unified School District number 500, Kansas City, Kansas, I, Dr. Valdenia Nguyen, on behalf of the Board of Education, do hereby confer upon you this diploma, which designates you now and hereafter as a graduate of the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools. Congratulations.
Ms. Deeth?
Hi, my name is Paige Deeth with Greenbush Virtual Academy, and this is my first year as an academic program coordinator and liaison with KCK. It has been a pleasure working with Kansas City this year, and I'm excited to introduce the class of 2024. So up front row, go ahead and stand. And then you'll go ahead and go to the right. Alakim Ali. Angel McKenna Rose Bowser. Kylie Brosa. Mackenzie Jade Brownell. Denasia Davis. Patricia Ann Edgar Walker. Oh. Angel Gutierrez. Cherish Nakia Hurd. I don't have this one. Saray Hernandez. Taylor Monet Jones. I don't have her down. Hill. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sanaya Hill. Shadiman Kimbrell. Brianna Victoria Kramer. Renee Matthews. Socorro Margarita Pineda. Sammy Sanchez. Patricia Ann Edgar Walker. Tresquan Marcus Scott. Brittany Rayvon Sullivan. Jasmine Valdez Monroy. Joshua Whistler. Lydia Zubia.
Let her get there. She's still waiting. Class of 24 for the Reach 500 program, please rise. At this time, to symbolize the completion of academic requirements for graduation, please move your tassels from right to left. Reach 500 participants of the class of 2024, as the superintendent of schools, I officially graduate you of the Unified School District 500, Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools. Congratulations.
Audience and guests, please remain seated while our graduates recess from the auditorium.